Hi, my name is Gail. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Fairbanks, Alaska. I grew up in a home where my parents were addicted to drugs and alcohol, so I was exposed from a really young age. My drug of choice was methamphetamine, but I've used alcohol and other drugs for almost half my life. My addiction was fueled by 4 major losses in my life. That was the deaths of 2 of my brothers, my mom, and my son. After that, it was hard to cope. I didn't have the coping skills that I need to handle my grief, so I turned to the only thing I knew, which was drugs and alcohol. I basically lost everything in my life. I was homeless at a time. It completely took over until I had nothing left. I lived a criminal lifestyle to survive. I was living in complete lawlessness, and I was involved in a terrible car crash that ended with the vehicle flipping over multiple times. It was then that I cried out to God to save me, and He did. And I was incarcerated for 13 months, but that's when I really began my relationship with the Lord. I was able to dive deep into the Word, and once I had been there for about 8 months, my grandparents, who are faithful volunteers at the Christian Care Center, presented me with the opportunity of coming to Leesburg, Florida for rehab. So there was a lot of barriers that prevented me from coming, and I had to go through my public defender, the courts, probation, interstate compact, the director of the program, but where there seemed to be no way, God made a way for me to come here, and He supernaturally made a way, and so that was a blessing. And so I came down here, and I met so many wonderful volunteers and past graduates who told me that they had been praying for me for years to come here, and so that was a blessing to see the power of prayer. And I'm a living testimony of answered prayer, and I've been in the program for about 8 months now, and God is helping me to restore my relationships. I'm able to renew my mind by His Word. I'm continually being strengthened every day, and He's able to build my faith through opportunities like this to give my witness and testimony to what He's doing in my life. And I'm learning the skills here that I need to rebuild my life and move forward. I have a hope for my future, and I know He has great plans for me, and I'm forever thankful for the Women's Care Center and for God and what He's done in my life.